How's it going? I am Shane with WNYBikes, a community bike group here in the Buffalo, Western New York area. And I am going to compare two e-bikes that are in that $1,500 to $2,000 price range. So we have the Beecool Pathfinder, which retails at $1,600, and we have the Himiway Zebra that retails at the higher end of $2,000. So, what is the $400 price difference between these two? I will tell you, most of the bikes I've come across that are underneath that $1,450 range are crap. Just crap bikes. If you're going to go with the e-bikes, I would say start with this price bracket and go up. You know, like we have the Himiway Cobra here behind me. This is your $2,100 to $2,500 price range. Which I'll tell you, this bike will beat out these two. Anyways, we're gonna talk about these two bikes today. Now, both these bikes come in a step over or a step through. You have the Beecool that comes in this Aurora color, or comes in black, and you have the Himiway Zebra that comes in this white or a dark gray. Both of them are 750 watt rear hub motors. Both have the 6061 aluminum frames. They both come with a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery, giving you that 60 to 80 mile battery range. They both have the 26x4 fat tires on them. Both have front suspensions with lockouts. 7-speed Shimano gear system. Both have multifunction displays, front and rear fenders. They both have a rear rack with a rear tail light that works as a brake. Both have a front headlight. Both have 180 millimeter hydraulic brakes. Both come with a two-year warranty. Now, there's a lot of similarities between these two bikes, from the twist throttles to the gear shifter. Very similar looking, very similar batteries. The bigger differences are in the components. But first, we're going to start with the differences in the cosmetics. The Beecool here has a smaller handlebar where the Himiway is slightly wider, and you can see just by looking, the Himiway Zebra is much bulkier all the way around frame, which is one of the reasons it allows you to have a 400-pound capacity compared to the Beecool that has a 350-pound capacity. The other big difference is you have the difference of the racks. This is just your basic rack. Himiway has this custom one with the Himiway logo etched in the top. You have, both have the controllers down here. The batteries are underneath here. Keys are on this side. This one has a guard for the derailleur. And I'll be honest, I love this color of this bike. It looks completely different in person compared to pictures and video. It's kind of like that tealish color, and if you see colors differently, this is probably one of those products where seeing in person, 5 different people will say it's a different color. Like I said, it has a controller, battery underneath here. Here is the charging port on this one. The Zebra is on the other side. I think almost the same kickstand on them. And just cosmetically, not a lot of differences. The Beecool has a suspension seat post, so it kind of gives you a slight dual suspension feel, where this just has a standard seat post. So the bell on the Zebra, which is where they went cheap, I wish they would have put an electronic one in. Just one of those. Where the horn on here is electronic, you have to turn it on to hear it. This has a dual light, that has a single light. The brake light on here, the Beecool also has a turn signal. So the turn signal go on here. Himiway is just a brake light. So let's start with the Pathfinder. Alright, so the Pathfinder here, like I said, retails for $15.99. It weighs 81.5 pounds, 350 pound capacity. It has a full color display. However, the pedal assist on this model with Beecool is not programmable. Where on the Himiway, you can actually program the different levels of pedal assist. You can change, this is just 0 through 5, and it's already preset what percentages each level uses. That is customizable on the Himiway. This has 80 Newton meters of torque, the turn signal, 12 cadence sensor, has Didor hydraulic brakes, and it has a Shimano tourney gear derailleur. The tourney is the low-end Shimano derailleur. Overall, the Beecool is more of your generic parts. And that's really the $400 difference, besides, a little bit extra in the frame. It's an off-brand battery, your low-end hydraulic brakes, your low-end gear set and gear system. And it does have some cool features like the turn signals, the horn, the full color display. And it gives you that full battery power, full 60 to 80 miles per battery charge. Has your generic tires on it, just a basic generic frame, just a generic front shock, and that's what you're getting with the Beecool. It's a phenomenal bike for $1,600. It's going to do everything you need it to do, plus more. And like I said, it's that lower end of the price range you want to be for your first e-bike. Like I said, I don't recommend anything below that $1,450 range. You see that both have front and rear fenders, and all together, it's a great bike to ride, have fun, and it's going to do everything you need it to do. So now let's talk about the Himiway. The Himiway Zebra, obviously this is the step-through model. Makes it a little easier to step through. There's not that bar going across. They do have step over, similar looking to the Beecool. This one retails for $19.99 with the 400-pound capacity, and it comes in at 79 pounds. It has your 26x4 Kenda fat tires, your actual name brand fat tires, 86 Newton meters of torque, the ability to customize your pedal assist. However, it's only a two-tone display. One of the cool things is it does have a USB port underneath here to actually charge your phone or other devices while you're riding. This comes in the white or gray. This has a Samsung or LG battery, has the Tektro hydraulic brakes, has a speed sensor over the cadence sensor or torque sensor. The Himiway Cobra behind me has the torque sensor. And this has the Altus gearing system, which is your next level, your lower mid-range gear set. All the other, your frame is much more bulkier. You got this nice wood panel here, very nice looking rack, and for that extra $400, you're getting the name brand components. I'm not saying the name brand components are better. Generally they are, but there has been generic components that have outlasted your name brand. But that's the $400 difference between these bikes, is the components themselves. A lot of similarities. The one thing that does bother me about the Himiway is it maxes out at 24.8 miles per hour, unless you swap out the controller or display, I can't remember which one. Where the Beecool, its top speed is 28, but it doesn't regulate you once you get to 28. If you pedal faster and push more, you can go faster. Where this one, it pretty much just stops you from getting to 25 miles per hour. But what I do like is that you can customize the speed control, the speed sensors. You can set it from 0 to 5, 0 to 7, 0 to 9, or 1 to 5, 1 to 7, 1 to 9. And you can set what percentage you want for each level. I have fully customized this to better work with the people I might go on rides with. I do also like this as the wider handlebars. That's one of the things I will swap out on the Beecool is the handlebars. I think they're too short, and when I did my other video, that's one of the things I talked about. But both these bikes are phenomenal bikes. They are going to do everything you want it to do, plus some more, in your standard online retailer type e-bikes. However, Himiway is in small bike shops all across the United States. Beecool is in a bunch of them that they are working on getting into more of them. You know, one of the things, you know, when you look up e-bikes online, there is so many different e-bike companies that you don't know which one to pick. If you go on price alone, you're trying to spend out $1,000 and you're going to get a crap bike. It's going to get you by for a little bit. You might have some good luck with it, but generally I found that they're crap. If one of those companies want to send me a bike and prove me otherwise, I'd be happy to test it. But the ones I have gotten under the price range of these ones were crap. I mean, there's so many different e-bike companies, and what you really have to look for is the components, the battery life, and read up on the support of the products. That has been one of the biggest issues with a lot of these e-bike companies, is the support. You know, where you have Himiway, which is in bike shops across the United States. Beecool is working on getting theirs across the United States, and there is a bunch of bike shops. This is going to give you a place locally to take it to get it worked on. If you want to work on it yourself, great, but trying to get support for any of these e-bike companies is not good. Some of them are better than others, but you know, let me know if you have a different bike, or if you're interested in these. If you have any questions about these ones, I'd be more than happy to ask or answer them for you. But I just want to go over this list of these e-bike companies that have bikes between that $900 and $3,500 price range, that are generally your online e-bike shops. Some you might find in stores, some you might not. But you have your Himiway, your Beecool, you have Magic Cycle, Juiced, Mokewheel, Uniro, Highboy, FLX, Radbike, Avaton, VeloWave, EcoTrick, Haybike, Crusher, Sonata, Quiet Cat, Electric, Ride One Up, iGo, Surface 605, Electrek, Ad Motor, Rambo, HQI, I don't know, HJM Bikes, Blix, Espen, Magnum, Aerial Rider, Cycle Volta, Multijoy, Asymptom, Saunders, Murphy Electric Bikes, Serial One, Bike Tricks, eCells, OneBot, KBO, M2S, Han Bike USA, High Bike, Hey Bike, whatever it is, Ingui US, Power Bike PWR, and Cycles Da Vinci are just a list of ones I found. That's a lot. If I can get a hold of these bikes, I would love to compare them. I have a couple guys. We're going to go out and test these as soon as the weather breaks a little bit. I'm here in Buffalo, New York. It's January. So, you know, as soon as we get an opportunity, we're going to put these two bikes to the test to see how they compare against each other. I would love also to get a hold of a bike to compare to the Himiway, because right now that is my favorite e-bike I've come across. That is the hub drive. They also have a mid-drive version of that, which is also phenomenal. Those ones will literally go anywhere, full suspension, ton of fun to ride. these are big bikes. Finding bike racks, hitch racks for these can be hard, but they are out there. But you're going to have to spend a little bit more to support the weight of these. And I always recommend taking the batteries out when transporting them. It knocks a little bit of weight off. So yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave some in the comments. And I'll be releasing some test videos, hopefully some other comparison videos of different bikes, models compared to these. And yeah, I challenge all these other manufacturers to send me bikes to prove me that they're better than these. Because right now, for $1,600 and $2,000, these are two phenomenal bikes I will recommend. I will stand behind their great solid bikes. Until next time, don't forget, get out and ride.